So our government's goal is to change our behavior. And how they're doing this is through our regulatory czar, Cass Sunstein. And he has a really interesting book that you might want to read called Nudge. And they think we have a little Homer Simpson in us. They think we're stupid and that they can manipulate us into their agenda. So this is a slide from Lawrence Berkeley National Lab, and why I'm showing you this is because they're trying to change our behavior about what is ranching and farming. So if you look at the bottom, I love this. They want to change us from consumer ownership to rental service model. This was presented to our own government. Here's another one. They want us to go to manual egg beaters, air drying our clothes, and you should be playing a guitar instead of watching television. You should be biking versus driving. In fact, by 2050, you may have no car. You may be walking and biking only. You might want to look at America2050.org. Anyway, the other thing is that they want our lifestyle decisions to change. They want us to think that a shared home is okay. So, you and the cow. So why is it important that you find out about who you are with the cow? Again, they are trying to change our views on what ranching and farming is. So how many people ate beef today? How many of you are wearing leather today or touch leather? So experts say that we ranchers and farmers were causing global warming. In fact, agriculture, according to the FAO and the WHO and the WTO, UN organizations, say that we are the leading cause for global warming. So ranching destroys forests. We've destroyed the Amazon. Our cows take more drinking water from you, and we also cause obesity. This is a picture from our own California.gov website. And as you can see, mostly everything in a traditional farm causes global warming except for that wind turbine. So the experts are wrong. The biomethane from livestock is actually being used for fuel. Our cows actually improve the environment. They are the best grazers and recyclers. We ranchers, we take care of our land, and I declare nobody loves our land more than we do. We feed and create life. Over 50% of the food-producing land is not usable, but it's grazable. Our cows even help forests and maintain forests, which are absolutely being mismanaged to the point where animals, wild animals, are coming down to neighborhoods because they can't live in shade. There's no food in shade. So you've got coyotes coming down, you've got wolves coming down. And the cow also provides zip, and I'll get into that in just a second. And our cows do not cause obesity. So beef nutrition, and this is something you can take with you today. 3 ounces of beef, the size of your palm, has as much nutrients as eating 12 3-ounce cans of tuna. It also has protein, and it also has B12, which is great for your brain and nervous system. But to get 3 ounces of beef of B12, you're going to have to eat 7 chickens. So where's the livestock in this picture? How many think that 50% of this slide is livestock byproduct? How many think it's more than 50%? How many think it's 100%? 100% of that slide is from cows. So you might be going, okay, what does a cow have to do with a car besides leather seats? Well, the fat of the cow actually creates, and bullets too. It's the only product so far that we know that can round out the ball bearings, make the bullets so smooth that they, anyway, hopefully that explains it. Paint, insulation, sheetrock, asphalt. So I wonder where these environmentalists who hate our cows so much, I wonder how they're going to live when they take out the cow. So everywhere is the cow. And our friends say that we, again, are causing global warming. And what this means for us is we will have less choice as consumers, and our food prices will be higher. So here's a little video. with sound. This is my parents' place.
An old man turned 98. He won the lottery and died the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain.
So all these planners think that's unsustainable. So now on to Siskiyou County, and I understand I'm like running out of time. So what's happening in Siskiyou County? We've got a lot going on. We have the wildland. We believe we are the Wildlands Pet Project on speed. So with the America Great Outdoors Initiative and the Habitat Migration Corridor Map that the California Department of Fish and Game, the Department of Transportation, and Caltrans put together, which is about linking all land where animals migrate, we believe that we are the pilot program for what's to come. So Obama also has the opportunity this year to monumentalize over 10 million acres in our area. Siskiyou County, by the way, is up above Mount Shasta. And the monumentalization will happen with Southern Oregon. It will be called Climate Refuge. The Klamath Dam removal that is up for determination right now, actually it's just been postponed because we've been fighting, will be the largest dam removal in history. These dams are owned by Warren Buffett. They're 4 hydroelectric dams. They provide clean energy to over 70,000 homes. The other thing that's happening is our own government agencies are rewriting regulations. And then they're creating new regulations that are getting us off our land. They're forcing us off through high prices and regulations that we can't keep up with. Also, what's happening in Siskiyou County is the Nature Conservancy is partnering with the Department of Fish and Game, buying ranches everywhere using your money. So private properties to the United States, as we truly believe in private property rights, but to the United Nations, private property is discriminatory. So down with the dams and down with the people. So over 1,000 U.S. dams have been removed already. Billions of acre feet of stored water that we use to irrigate our lands, to flush our toilets, to cook our food. Patagonia, REI, Royal Robin, Prana, they're all for dam removal. In fact, Patagonia has a goal of over 100 dams removed this year. The Elwha and the Condon in northwest in Washington and Oregon already destroyed, and our Secretary of the Interior celebrated. So the main thing here is that with Klamath Dam removal, it'll be called full basin management. It means any tributaries that are flowing into the Klamath River will be controlled. In fact, the Department of Fish and Game in many meetings has told us they want 80% of all water going straight out to sea. So we had an environmental impact report and an environmental study done on the Klamath River. It was about 3,000 pages long. We had to read it, and then we had to comment on it. And it's full of holes and bunk science. So just yesterday, the Secretary Salazar decided to put off the decision. But what my dad told me today is that the tribes and the groups, the agencies that were part of the 10-year secret agreements to have these dams removed are already meeting in secret meetings. So the Klamath River, if it's removed, will be 20 million cubic yards of sediment washing out to sea. So the very same fish, the coho salmon, they are claiming they are going to save, will destroy whatever endangered species is along the river, is along in and around the river, and this is okay for the government. 20 million cubic yards is about 12,500 miles around the Earth, or halfway around the Earth. So they're going to breach the dam and let all this toxin wash out to sea. So government has violated many laws already. This is, we're not going to play this, but you may have seen.
Well, actually, the main reason
you may have seen this video. This was done in Siskiyou County, and the reason it happened, you can stop it.
Northern California, these land and water issues are going to.
So that sheriff's conference happened as a result of the Bay Area people and the Siskiyou County people getting together. We are in the crosshairs of many issues. We know that we are the Wildlands Project. And there's also a whole other issue called bioeconomics and biomass that I recommend everybody start looking into. So what can you do? You can talk about this everywhere. The whole thing is about educating yourself, which was said earlier. Research all the non-government organizations, Sierra Club, Nature Conservancy. I mean, it's just list and list. In fact, this Rio Summit is going to they're going to have over 1,500 NGOs after the summit get together and plan how they're going to implement this. The NGOs are the new stakeholders of the world. We are not. So it's all about connecting the dots. If you look at what the UN is all about, they have a theme about being one program, one leader, one money, it's all one. If you look at around the United States, we're having similar themes in different areas. In my area, it's one Bay Area, but it's the same darn thing. So here's some videos you can watch. Online right now, Vimeo, great video called Crying Wolf. They're releasing wolves, protected wolves with collars, so if you kill that wolf, it's killing your livestock and you kill it, it's going to be found on your property and you go to jail. Another one, you can watch our One Bay Area meetings, the visioning meetings. That's, you may know Heather Goss, that's Heather Goss right there. Another one is Farmageddon. And when you put these together along with, and Farmageddon is a private viewing, but it's worth it. And when you put the Siskiyou County videos together that you can look up on YouTube, you get what's happening. We are being taken over. And what you can do is re-educate the public, help unite ranchers and farmers across California, promote small family byproducts and beef products. Be careful of the words local and organic when you buy your food. The USDA has trademarked the word organic, but a lot of us ranchers are natural beef, so go natural. Support your constitutional sheriff, write to your congressman or congresswoman often. Respond to articles in newspapers right away to set the record straight, and be the example of honor and integrity. And pray for our country and our patriots, because our game is kind of like Survivor, and we need to outwit, outplay, outlast, outsmart, and outlaw these people.
Great job, Debbie.